I'm not a tech guy.
Yeah, we're here in the back room of at the 2008 SportsFest, and we're going to just let Johnny Bench talk a little bit about his role in the hobby, and maybe he's got some things going that collectors might want to know about. Mr. Bench, you said something about a blog that you're working on?
No, we got some ideas about doing a few things with some of the video streaming and doing the things that a lot of people are doing. But yeah, we're involved in some outside business as well. But staying active, staying busy, and you know, we still have the Big Red Machine show, so you know that those are still very effective and very collectible. And you know, it's harder and harder, tougher and tougher business all the time. Finding stuff that will, you know, continue to have value, continue to sell. But with Pete, Joe, Tony, and myself being able to take care of the Big Red Machine pictures, and the four of us, it's people still go back to the old days when baseball to them was still baseball, and everybody, you knew everybody on the team. So we're doing that.
What's your involvement in terms of cards? Do you have any interest in the cards, or even in your old cards?
No, I have some of mine, but I never was a collector back in those days. You know, didn't have the value, I guess, that some people do. Now people put them away like it's a treasury. It's almost like having silver or gold. I mean, collecting some of that, but I just never was too much into it. I have some bats and a few things that some All-Star games and World Series, but you know, I guess my most prized possession is the All-Century team. I had everybody sign my bat, so I think it may be the only one in existence with everybody's name on
it. In terms of the modern game, and I'm sure you get these kind of discussions all the time, but in terms of like the catching profession, who reminds you or conjures up Johnny Bench or
well,
even
you know, anytime you put on the catcher's gear, as far as I'm concerned, you're really good. You know, Brian McCann and Joe Mauer and there's new kids on the block now, and when you go down the line, I mean, the number of, there's only like 12 or 13 catchers in the Hall of Fame, so that spans the entire era of baseball itself. And so when you're saying there's only 13, 14 guys in the Hall of Fame, you know, they only come along every decade or so. So, you know, to be able to combine with the power and the defense is something that, you know, few people have been ever able to do. We've got Joe Mauer, who hits for average, not a lot of power. McCann's a really young, solid catcher, good hitter. You got kids throughout different organizations that we see coming up, and it's just hard. There's a lot of platooning going on, so they don't get to put up the numbers that they used to do.
What was your reaction with the Piazza's kind of almost seemed like a premature retirement announcement?
Well, I don't know if it's premature. I think that, you know, he wasn't catching as much. He couldn't catch every day, mostly as a designated hitter, and you reach a point in your life where, you know, you go on the field and you're not that person anymore that, you know, commanded the power and commanded the respect. So there was nothing, you know, for Mike, I think he couldn't see his life, because you still want to catch, and the game is boring when you don't catch. So for Mike, it was a great career, and, you know, and I think he's made a decision that's making him happy.